Hello, everyone. Nice to have you here for this new installment of the Gossip News Flashes. So every week we tell you about the progress of the implementation of our new chat system, whose goal is to fight censorship, to provide freedom of speech, privacy, all the good stuff. So this week I'm going to tell you a bit about the news because the system is still in development. Uh, This week we have worked on quite a few bug fixes and improvements. Now you can multi-select and right-click on the web. On the web version, you also have an emoji picker in the message input. You can delete messages in one-on-one chats. Also, even delete your messages or the other person's messages. That's part of the plausible deniability system. We added a feedback system that allows you to tell us if you see any issues. So you can just go to the settings about gossip and feedback, and you can give us feedback if there's any issues. Now, behind the scenes, gossip derives two addresses for you transparently, but for now they're not used. An EVM address and a MASA address. So the MASA address is already used if you play with the MNS feature, and the EVM address for now is not used, but it's reserved for future purposes. In terms of fixes, we have removed reactions, emoji reactions whenever a message is deleted, corrected the display of double check marks, acknowledgement of messages. Also the mind notes thing where you write messages to yourself has been improved quite a bit. There's been a few issues. The way we share the invites to share your contact and invite people is now working properly with Telegram in particular. We also have corrected navigation buttons. We also have fixed some issues with message metadata, limited user name length to avoid some bugs because it was already limited on the protocol side, but not on the front end. Also, some crashes that happened on Android were fixed. In terms of performance, the optimistic UI was deployed and improved. So optimistic UI means that the system is responsive even if there is some heavy computation to be performed. It's performed in the backend, so you don't really feel it. The system is more responsive. And we also have improved the SDK performance with various optimizations. So these are the main changes for this week. We are going to perform a major release, probably either this week or the next, because we are going to test Gossip with partners in real life with actual activists on the ground. So wait for this. We're going to tell you a bit more about that as soon as it's properly set and launched. And we hope that with this, we're going to get some field use feedback, and that's going to guide our next developments. So that's the main news on our side. We are also publishing the enterprise version for Gossip. So for companies who want to deploy their own network, all of this is being set up right now. And as always, if you have any ideas on features that you would need, any bugs that you see, feel free to use the feedback function as well. If you have any connections with people who need these kind of systems for freedom of speech, maybe journalists, activists, anybody, feel free to tell us, put us in contact, and we're gonna make sure that we implement exactly the features they need. And that's it for this short summary for this week. And we're probably gonna meet next week for a new one. Until then, stay safe and thank you for being there. Bye.